Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly, and today we are going to see that how we can automate Xero using Pabbly Connect. So Xero is a cloud-based accounting software designed for small to medium-sized businesses. It helps businesses manage their financials by offering features like invoicing, bank reconciliation, inventory management, payroll, and financial reporting. So with Xero, businesses can manage their account from anywhere as the software operates online and integrates with multiple third-party apps and services. So with Xero, you can create and send professional invoices to clients, track expenses and manage receipts, connect bank accounts to automatically reconcile transactions. You can also handle employee payroll with automated tax calculation, generate profit and loss statements, balance sheets and other financial reports. And now here, as Xero offers so many features, what we are going to do is we are going to see how we can automate Xero with Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is a no-code automation tool that allows you to connect multiple apps and automate workflows. And by automating Xero using Pabbly Connect, I can streamline business processes, reduce manual work, and ensure that data flows seamlessly between Xero and other apps without human intervention. So by automating Xero with Pabbly Connect, I can eliminate manual data entry, I can get real-time updates, it will also streamline business operations, and it is going to improve my financial accuracy and it will save time and my energy. So here we are going to see that how we can automate Xero inside Pabbly Connect and how we can connect Xero with different applications and how we can create different automation inside Pabbly Connect with Xero. So here we need to use Pabbly Connect, and for that I need to open a new tab and I need to search for pabbly.com/connect in my browser, and this will take us to this landing page of Pabbly Connect. Now here in the landing page, I have these two options of sign in and sign up for free. If we don't have any account with Pabbly Connect, then we can just click on this sign up for free button and it will take only 2 minutes of our time and we will get 100 tasks free every month. Or if we already have an account, we can just sign in and we will get to see this page. So these are all the apps that Pabbly offers and we are going to use Pabbly Connect here. For that, I just need to click on this Access Now button under Pabbly Connect. And this will direct us to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Now here in the dashboard, what I need to do is I need to create a new workflow, and for that I'm going to click on this create workflow button and this window will pop up. Now here I need to name my workflow, so I'm going to name it as my objective, which is to automate Xero using Pabbly Connect. Now I need to click on create. And this will take us to this most important window of our workflow. And here in this window, we have these two boxes of trigger and action. So trigger and action are the two main principles on which our workflow works on. And trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So trigger is going to be the first step that will get executed in our workflow, and action is just going to follow that. And in our workflow, we can only set up single trigger step and multiple action steps. And in this video, we are going to see that how we can set up Xero as a trigger and an action step. So here what we are going to do is we are going to first set up trigger, and here for setting up my trigger, we need to first search for my trigger application. And here we are going to use Xero as our trigger application. So I'm going to select Xero here. And now I have to give a trigger event. So I'm going to open this tab. And here I have all these trigger events like new contact, new or updated sales invoice, new bill, new purchase order, new payment and new code. So here we have all these trigger events, and according to our use case, we can use the trigger event. So if we want to get the detail of the new contact, then we can use this trigger event. If we want to get the detail of the sales invoice, then we can use this new or updated sales invoice trigger event. For the new bill, we can use this trigger event. For the purchase order, we have this trigger event. And for every new payment and the new code, we can use these trigger events. So here I'm going to use this new contact trigger event. So I'm going to select this. And now I'm going to connect Xero with Pabbly Connect in my workflow. So I'm going to click on connect. And I'm going to click on add new connection for that. And now what I need to do is I need to connect with Xero. So I'm going to click here. And here for building this connection between Xero and Pabbly Connect, I need to scroll down and I need to click on this button of allow access. So by clicking here, I can give the access to my account so that I can connect it with Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to do that. And here I've successfully connected Xero with Pabbly Connect in my workflow. So first, for getting the new contact detail, I need to first select my organization. So I'm going to open this tab. And in my Xero account, I only have one organization, that is of demo company. So I'm going to select this. And now what I need to do is I need to go back to Xero and I need to create a new contact in my Xero account. So I'm going to go to contacts. I will go to all contacts and here I'm going to create a new contact. So I'm going to click on this new contact button. And here I need to fill all the detail of my contact. So first I'm going to give my contact name. So that is going to be Michael Karras. I can give an account number. So I'm going to give a random account number. Now I have to give the first name, that is going to be Michael. Last name will be Karras. I have to give the email address. So the email will be michaelkarras@pabblytudes.com. Now here what I'm going to do is I'm going to give a mobile number of my contact. So the mobile number is going to be, first I'm going to give the country code, that is going to be +91. Now I'm going to give the mobile number. So this is going to be a random mobile number. Now I have all these other details, like I have the business information detail, I have the address detail, I have the financial details, sales defaults, and all the other details that I can fill. But I don't want to use any of these details, so I have just filled the normal details. And now I'm going to create a new contact in Xero. So I'm going to click here on save and close. And here I have successfully created this contact in Xero. So here the name of my contact is Michael Karras, and here I have created this contact. Now I'm going to go back to Pabbly Connect. And I have to click on Save and Send Test Request button. So I'm going to do that. And here we can see I have received this response. So here we can see I have received all these details, and these are the details of my contact that I have just created in Xero. So here this is the mobile number and this is the random mobile number of my contact. So this is the country code and this is the mobile number. I have the name of my contact, that is Michael Karras. I have the last name, that is Karras. Also the first name is Michael here, and I have the email address, that is michaelkarras@pabblytudes.com. Also here I have the random account number of my contact. So here we can see that as I've created a new contact in my Xero account, automatically I have received the response of that contact in Pabbly Connect. But here if you don't receive this response instantly, then you don't have to worry, because this is a polling based response, and within the next 8 hours you can receive the response from Xero for the new contact. So these 8 hours are the polling time of Xero, and if you want to reduce this polling time, then what you need to do is you need to contact the support team of Pabbly Connect and you can reduce this polling time. Now with this polling time, what is going to happen is that in every 8 hours it is going to start capturing the new responses, and if in this 8 hours we are going to receive a new response or going to create a new contact in Xero, then automatically it will send that response of the new contact in Pabbly Connect. So within every 8 hours, we are going to receive the new responses of the new contacts in Xero, and we can receive that response in Pabbly Connect. Now here we can see I have received this response here, and like this, we can set up our triggers tab with Xero. So here I have successfully connected Xero in my triggers tab, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how you can set up Xero in your actions tab. So here for that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use another workflow where I have already received the response of a Shopify order. And by using that Shopify order detail, I'm going to create a new invoice in Xero. So I'm going to take you to that workflow. Now here this is my workflow, and in this I have used Shopify as my trigger application, and from Shopify I have received the response of the new order. So here this is my Shopify response, and in this I have all the detail of my order that I received through Shopify. Now what I need to do is I need to use all my order detail, and I want to create a new invoice in Xero. So for creating a new invoice, I need to set up my actions tab. So I'm going to open this tab, and here I'm going to show you how we can use Xero in our actions tab. So I'm going to search for Xero here. I'm going to select Xero, and now I have to give an action event. So I'm going to open this tab, and here I have all these action events. So here first I have all the creation events, like I have my action event as create a contact, create an invoice, create item, create new code draft, and also I have create purchase order and create a credit note action event. Also I have these action event of update a contact, update or delete an invoice, send an invoice via email, search contact, search invoice, search bank transaction. So here we can see that by using all these action events, we can create a lot of automation according to our use case, and we can use these action events according to our condition. So like here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Shopify order from my trigger response, and I'm going to create a new invoice in Xero. So here I'm going to use this action event of create an invoice. So I'm going to select this, and I'm going to connect Xero with Pabbly Connect in my workflow. So I'm going to click on connect. I'm going to click on add new connection, and I need to follow the same step that I did in my triggers tab. So I'm going to click on connect with Xero, And now I have to scroll down and I need to click on allow access to give access to my account. So I'm going to do that. And here I have successfully connected Xero with Pabbly Connect in my Actions tab. Now here we're creating a new invoice. I need to fill all these details, and here I'm going to use all the detail of my Shopify order, and I'm going to use those details and I'm going to map those details here in these tabs. So first I need to select my organization, and I only have one organization that is already selected. Now I need to select my type of invoice. So I'm going to open this tab, and here I'm going to create a sales invoice. So I'm going to select this as my type. And now I'm going to fill all these details from my Shopify order. So here I need to first give the name of my customer. So I'm going to use my customer name from my Shopify order response, and I'm going to map that detail here in this tab. So for that I need to use mapping. And what mapping is? Mapping is a technique through which I can retrieve the data from the previous steps, and the data that is changing will get replaced with the new data in the real time. So for mapping I need to click here. I will open the response of Shopify. And here this is the name of my customer, so I'm going to map this. So the name of my customer is demo user. Now here I have these two options of date and the due date. So here I'm going to first give the invoicing date. So here I can use my order date when my order was created in Shopify. So I can use that. So I need to click here. I will open the response of Shopify. And here this is my created at date when my order was created. So I'm going to select this, and I'm going to give a due date. But I'm not receiving any due date from my previous response. So I'm going to use a random due date. So I'm going to give that. So this is going to be my due date. Now I'm going to scroll down, and now I'm going to give my line amount type. So I'm going to open this tab, and here the line items are exclusive of text. So I have selected that as my line amount types. Now I have to give my currency code. So I'm going to open this tab, and I want my currency code to be Indian rupees. So I'm going to select that. And now I'm going to select my status of my invoice. So I'm going to open this tab. And here I want to draft my invoice. So I'm going to select that, but you can use submit for approval, authorized, or voided status too. So I'm going to select draft here. And if I want to send my invoice to my contact, then I can select true here, but I don't want to send this invoice. So I'm going to select false. And now I have to give all the detail of my product. So here I'm going to fill all the detail of my product, like I'm going to fill the detail like description, quantity, unit amount, and all the other detail. So I'm going to map those details from my Shopify order. So here I have added all the product details. Now I have this option of line item account code. So I'm going to use this account code of sales, and I have to give my line item text type. So here I'm using this text type of text on goods. So I'm going to select this, and now I have to give my text details. So here I have to give the line item text amount. So I'm going to give the amount that is added as a text on my product. So I'm going to map that. Now I'm going to map the line item amount. And if I have any discount rate, then I can give that too, but I don't have that. So I'm just going to scroll down, and here I have mapped all the required details. And as I have mapped these details, I have made all these details dynamic. So what is going to happen is that every time I'm going to receive a new response from my previous steps, then automatically all these details that I have mapped here are going to get replaced with the new detail, and automatically as I'm going to receive a new response, then I will create a new invoice in Xero. Now I'm going to scroll down, and I have to click on Save and Send Test Toolkit button. And here we can see I have received this response. So this is a positive response, and this means that I have created a new invoice in my Xero account. So to check whether I have created a new invoice in Xero or not, let me take you to Xero. And here I will go to business, and in business I have this option of invoices. So I'm going to open that. And here in Xero invoices, we can see I have just created this new invoice. So I'm going to open this. And here this is my invoice that was billed to demo user. I have all these other detail, like I have the issue date, due date, currency that is Indian rupee, and I have this detail of my product. So here I have my item that is of chair. I have the item description that is a chair. I have the quantity that is 2. I have the price that is 2500. I have my account type that is of sales. I have the tax rate that is tax on goods. And here this is my total product amount that is 5000 rupees. And here I have these detail of my tax. So these are my tax amount, and here this is my total amount that is 5900 rupees. So here we can see that automatically by using all the detail of my Shopify order, I have automatically created a new invoice in Xero. So here we can see I have done this automatically with the help of Pabbly Connect, and here I have automated Xero with Shopify by using Pabbly Connect. So let me take you back to Pabbly Connect, and here in Pabbly Connect like this, you can connect Xero in your triggers tab and in your action steps too. So here, by following these steps, you can connect Xero with different applications and you can create a lot of automation according to your conditions, and you can create this with the help of Pabbly Connect. So here, for creating these automations, you require zero coding skills and you can automate Xero using Pabbly Connect. Now if you want to learn about more automations with Xero, then for that you can check out our YouTube library where we have a lot of videos on Xero automations, and from that you can learn how to connect different applications with Xero and how you can create Xero automations. So if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe, and thank you for watching this video. Not just these applications, you can automate and integrate a lot more applications like this by using Pabbly Connect. So if you want to reach out to us, then email us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any queries, then you can write us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any issue with the pricing, then you can visit this link. And if you like this video, then please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.